What's up, fellow lords of gaming, and welcome back to the channel. We're jumping in today with some Black Desert Online, specifically taking a look at the March 27th patch update details. There's a lot to get to, so let's jump right in. So guys, right off the bat, we do have some really big updates, some character improvements, some additions to Orzia, some additions to Red Battlefield. There's a lot inside of here, so let's take a look. Starting off at the top, we've got Ataraxian. The Orzeka is here. The co-op mode is finally upon us, so you can jump into that 5-person co-op mode and battle the final boss. If I remember correctly, this is supposed to be like the first stanza of the plans that they have for Black Desert going forward. So this looks like it's a good thing. So you can see, you can follow the traces of Orzia's traces and clues deep into the stronghold, and a powerful boss will be awaiting for you at the end. Once you faced off against Cathawin, the guardian of the stronghold, and Orzi's garden, and obtain the holy devotee's dagger, you're ready to challenge the final boss. So notice that we have here a couple of descriptions of the different zones inside of Orzi. We can see also what the recommended AP DP is. So on normal difficulty, you're going to want to have a recommended AP of 300, recommended DP of 380. I still haven't hit that 300 mark. I'm so close, but you know, Black Desert has been a game of enjoyment for me, not a game of just pushing to just min max. Like I said, I've said this to you guys in plenty of videos before. So we've got Orzi's Paradise. Once you've taken down Orzeka's final boss, Orzi's Paradise opens up, letting you attain special loot twice a week. You get the special loot from Orzi's time capsule, which guards Orzi's Paradise by completing the quest below. So you can see here we get the void chest, the Tunkuntu. I can't say that word. I can't say it. Tunkatuna. I can't say that. Kahalina. Yeah, I can't say that. You guys get it though. We get some rewards inside there. So, and you can see here we got some boxes, you know, some specific items inside here. So I think, you know, either way, if you've been having fun with this little level of raid, you know, then have at it. Next up, we've got a number of character improvements. We've got Warrior, Sorceress. Ranger has a lot of improvements to it. I don't really play Ranger, so I'm not sure how these necessarily impact the class. Our Archer's even seeing some improvements. And my boy Hashashin has finally received some serious improvements to its Succession class. So you can see here, Hashashin's Succession has been adjusted to highlight its assassin concept, focusing on air attack while using knockdown effects becomes more challenging. You can now leverage the high damage of air attack through floating. Additionally, defensive effects have been added to movement skills, enhancing stability and versatility when moving. However, for skills that involve forward attacks, defensive effects have been changed to forward guard. This change encouraged players to carefully consider the enemy's position when striking. Similar to like me playing Black Panther and Marvel Rivals, I guess there's a theme there for me that I should pay attention to in terms of the characters that I'm like the most. Like I said, Hashashin was one of those spell and sword type classes that would basically put into the game, and I really love it. It's one of my favorite classes. I feel like I did do Dosa, and I really love Dosa, so I alt with that one. But we've got a number of changes. Specifically here, you can see they removed Prime Shadow Splitter, and they added the skill Prime Piercing Tornado. Skill looks pretty cool. I'm going to test this stuff out and see how it looks. I'll gather some more information, and perhaps with these major updates, I'll do a video on Hashashin specifically. It's been a while since I've even touched Hashashin, but we can see here a laundry list of changes to the Prime skills overall for Hashashin, along with All's Mirage, Mirage Assault. Number of skills have been changed. There's a lot that's here. I'm gonna have to play. I play Awakening, so you can see there was some changes here to Awakening. The Hourglass of Recall, they added super armor effect when moving to the save location. Flow Dune Strike, they added the forward guard effect. They removed all evasion rate reduction debuff. And Snaring Sands, they changed the cooldown as well. So we've got a 12, 11, 10, 9 second to 12, 10, 10, and 8. So a little bit of a buff there for Snaring Sands. And then Collapse, you can see they changed the cooldown as well from 7 seconds to 6 seconds. We also have Shy and Nova improvements as well. And then we finally got some Sage as well. I haven't really done a whole lot of Sage. Now we've got some changes to Red Battlefield, and you can see here that basically now, instead of just having to jump inside of Red Battlefield, you can request a match and get paired. So there's a matchmaking system now inside the game. They also changed some of the penalties as well for basically going idle or leaving, just your normal penalties. So you can check those inside the Red Battlefield penalty zone, and you can see at what level you are. At level 6 the most, you're going to receive a 24-hour penalty, and level 1 is just a little 3-minute penalty. So Good stuff over there. We also have some improvements to the victory and defeats. So in victory, you're going to get 25 more battlefield tokens, or 20 more battlefield tokens. And then here we got the defeat. You'll receive battlefield tokens times 10 instead of 3. Exchange the list. So we've got the exchange list has been updated for the obtainable items inside Red Battlefield as well. So you can see Debarekas is basically on the menu with some perfumes and things like that. Obviously, everybody's going to go for those Debarekas, right? Next up, guys, we got Guild League. Okay, so Guild League has, well, Guild in general has received some improvements. So we got the new season period is basically going from March 27th to May 29th. So we've roughly got about 2 months there of Guild League to basically go. So get in, jump in, and have some fun with the Guild League and get your rewards. You can see it's got some pretty decent rewards inside there if you're doing it. Now, Hardcore Server has received a UI improvement to it, and we have some new warriors that are going to be dropping more points, basically added into the loading zones. Don't forget the new history area has also been added to there as well. You can see they changed the loot drop again for Latents and Puda rooms, so jump in, take a look at those rewards overall. And then we got this Black Spirit's energy that has engulfed Akhman. The temple zone has vanished, so Akhman has been added for the region as well. Now, the hardcore changes, you know, exchanges, they're there still. Not a whole lot necessarily to write home about in there. The really big change that I'm most happy about is these guild missions. I know that seems like a weird thing to do, but the guild missions have received a serious revamp. They've made it a lot easier for guild masters and, you know, officers to basically start guild missions from anywhere. They've also streamlined the guild mission types. So instead of having to fight enemies of a specific type, it's now just enemies of any type. Instead of having to do a specific like fishing, logging, or whatever, it's now just fishing or logs or, you know, stones or whatever like that. So they've basically pared it down to make it a lot more accessible, which makes it a whole lot easier because, you know, now I can go into a zone and I'm like, hey, I'm gonna go farm forest Rona Rose. Hey guys, just throw up a guild mission. I can complete it. We can all complete it a lot quicker because, you know, there we go. So the guild mission, I think, is probably going to be one of the more big changes inside this update. I think a lot of people are going to be feeling happy about that with the revamp list. So you can see here like what they've revamped along with the rewards for completion as well. They've changed the way the timing works, so that way when you complete it, the timer goes away. The defeat monsters and stuff like that, you can see here, like you basically, the old Moon's Guild monsters, you defeat any monsters like at that and you get the rewards and stuff like that, but it's just any monsters now. So it makes it a lot easier for all guild members to just participate, even if they were just trying to grind, you know, for like Ornette's or Ornette's potion. They can just participate without having to run to a different place. The Arena of Solaire, they have received a Hall of Fame as well. So statues of the characters who ranked first place for the classes in the Arena of Solaire regular season have been erected in the Hall of Fame in the Battle Arena. So just take a look at those and you can see that basically for consuming some energy, you'll get a Blessing of a Great Night, Breath XP plus 10% for 10 hours. And they changed the Mountain of Eternal Winter region and the world map to have snow. So this is good. Node and Conquest Wars have received some balances, and we've got some UI and system updates as well. Nothing necessarily makes a whole big thing, but we got this new wallpaper, guys, as well. I really like the wallpaper, to be honest with you. So you can see here, it's the it's Orzakia, it's Orzi, right? So it's a really cool wallpaper in my opinion, with a nice cool sword, nice cool, like I get really Artorias from Dark Souls kind of vibes from this character overall, but good overall. Next up, guys, we do have some events. Let's start off with the Don't Let Your Dreams Be Donkeys Fly High Dokonat. So we've got this event going on from March 27th to April 10th. During this event, all donkey mounts become Dokonats. So while mounted atop your donkey, try double jump and glide. You can purchase donkeys from the stable NPC. So they've done this before, if I remember correctly, but it's basically like your donkeys have the abilities that ours do not have. So if you just have that like a donkey in your inventory, you want to be riding donkeys. If you like it, maybe you don't have Ardenaut for some reason, despite all the what you calls, then this could be a really fun event for like beginners or whoever doesn't have Ardenaut. But since they're giving away these horses at writ large, everybody should have Ardenaut. So it makes the event a little bit less, but it's also funny to see donkeys, you know, flying. So the event is there from March 27th to April 10th. So take advantage of that for the next week. We now have the animal lover Neri has arrived in Black Desert as well. So basically for this event, from March 27th to April 10th, basically is a pet event, guys, right? So if you have pets that you wanted to send to a new home, all you'd have to do is visit Animal Lover Neri. You can use the NPC find guide. You can see exactly where they are. Really easy, right by Igor Batali inside of Velia. And all you have to do, you can trade your tier 3 or tier 4 pets through the special exchange with Neri for event rewards. That's it. It excludes the Young Crimson Dragon that's acquired through Garmoth's Horn quest, the Pitapat Mole, and the New Vermont. Pets obtained from Oasis event benefits are also non-exchangeable. So notice that here, guys. So you basically have a tier 3 pet exchange and tier 4 pet exchange for your pets. That's basically the event. So once exchanged, the pet cannot be restored, so please choose carefully. When opening the obtained selection box from an exchange, you can choose one of the items from the list below. So value pack of 15 days, the pet skill change coupon, the pet appearance change coupon, mount skill change, Thea's orbs, or you can choose blessing of the old moon pack times 20 if you have a tier 4 exchange pack, cron stones, and then Artisan's Memory and Choose Your Maiden, and the pet skill change coupon. Obviously the cron stones looks very, if you just have like a tier 4 that you're just not using for some reason, then you can exchange for those cron stones. Really good way to get out the way. We also have the pet exchange tokens obtained from tier 4 pet exchanges, can be used to exchange items via managed currency. So you see your choose your pet title box, the 50% discount box for pets, and then the choose your premium outfit box, as well as a wizard go feat and cron stones times 100, which is always exchangeable now. It's a good event overall, I think, in my opinion. They've made such a big deal out of, they made a big deal out of this, like out of, basically getting those. We also have another event, the 6 hues of tulips blooming in manners. So whatever. So talk to 3 merchants visiting the manors. It's going to be Laura, Norong, and then the court lady in training. So 2 of them are basically taking place over in the land of the morning light. And so basically you're going to purchase beautiful tulips in 6 different colors for 10,000 silver each. That's it, guys. So you get 6 colors and you basically use those to decorate your manor. Really simple. Like it's, like blossoms and stuff like that, I guess. Like I really want a cherry blossom tree. So tulip outings for Calpheon, Odraxia, and Grana classes will be held on March 28th, 2025. So that is today. As probably by the time you're receiving this video, it's out. So from Velia to Heidel, tulips are blooming everywhere. Good event. It's just an interaction type event, so I don't see anything problem with it. We also have the event for Ataraxian as well. So Ataraxian's last chapter, the final ancient weapon, enters. So from March 27th to April 24th, the Sage of the Ataraxian, the last stronghold, converges upon Orzakia. Defeat the final boss, and you'll have the update details that we already went over. Accept the event quest via Explorer Edon in the Ancient Stone Chamber. We all know where that is. Just due west of Alejandro's farm. So the event, you can accept in both normal and Elvia servers basically from there, and you're just going to have to complete the knowledge entries. So the event quest is available only once per family, only one version of the quest completed during the event. When you complete the final cradle quest, will automatically teach you Orzi's knowledge entry. After accepting a quest, clear Ozakia and you'll get the memory fragments times 100 and the cron stones times 200. There's a permanent challenge as well. Defeat and learn the appropriate knowledge and you'll reap the challenge rewards for defeating the boss Orzakia Kalim box, and then defeat the boss Orzakia Void chest. So nice little rewards basically going on to basically, and get people to go jump in and play Ataraxian. So like, it's a good thing overall. You know what? We also have another event for Ataraxian going on as well. Obviously, that's the theme of the week. So it's Ataraxian, and it's a little bit of character updates as well. So you can see here, special commemorative furniture awaits from March 27th to April 23rd. Adventurers who journey through Ataraxian and complete the weekly quest to collect them all via challenges. So you can see complete Valmakia, complete Secret. I can never say these names inside here. And then you get the furniture pieces. These are really cool. In 2021 began the first saga with the tale of Vaha and the last stronghold. So you get that statue, looks really fucking cool. Then you've got the Ataraxian Sacrea. That looks sick as hell. We've got Yolunkia, I don't know how to say it. That one doesn't look that great to me. And then Orzakia, which also doesn't look that great to me either. But nevertheless, guys, It's there. So permanent. Complete the main quest of Ataraxian or Zakia for the first time and receive the commemorative reward. So go get your furniture pieces, guys. You're probably gonna want this inside your houses. Help out those guild scores. We also have some Pearl Shop updates, but they're really just the same. There's nothing really exciting about the Pearl Shop, in my opinion. It's just become more of like selling pay-to-win type functions inside there for people to accelerate themselves beyond. So we do have a new pet inside there that I haven't seen before. It looks like the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man. Maybe I missed it or something, but the sales period from March 27th to April 3rd, you can see here the knowledge picking. It looks like the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man to me anyways, right? So it's inside there. We've got some of those others as well. Nothing else really exciting necessarily to me, in my opinion, about the current state of the Pearl Shop. Like, yeah, I think you guys all have seen the complaints about it. You know, we have the haha fooled you April Fool's trolling of Vox inside there as well, the April Fool's event Lara Cole Black Tea, and the Inferior Old Moon Scroll as well inside there. These are silver event rewards, so you might as well just go get them because they're just silver rewards anyways. Don't forget about the Cursed Message Scroll and Giovanni Grolin's Sus Scroll. Yeah, so those are all the updates currently going down for Black Desert Online from March 27th. So make sure you're jumping in, and that at the very least find a group of people that you can participate with Ataraxian for. Go take a look at the Reddit, the Discord, and stuff like that to try to find some people to complete it if you don't have guild members too. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Until next time, guys, peace.